Hey, it's me. I know I've been gone for a while. I don't know, I just forgot to be honest. But here's a new video. That was my computer. Recently, I went DVD shopping because my physical media collection is pretty poor. It's not very good. Uh, and I definitely wanted more DVDs, especially since I am a big supporter of physical media and I think it's important. So yeah, I went to Goodwill and got like 5 DVDs or so, and I guess I'm just gonna show them off. Uh, Here, first one, Child's Play 2. Kind of fits with me wearing pajamas. Grown man wearing Chucky pajamas, but just ignore that. Uh, this is one of my favorite movies in the franchise. I would say it's probably my second favorite after Curse of Chucky, which is my personal favorite. Uh, really twisted in some aspects, really fun, darkly comedic. Chucky still feels like a real threat, where some of the later movies, and especially the TV show, kind of treat him as a joke. It's just really good all around. Uh, yeah, I highly recommend it if you are getting into horror or a fan of slasher films. Obviously, watch the first one and then watch the second one. The second one's definitely worth watching, and I even prefer to the first one. Second one, I got Alien Predator. It's literally just the alien and the predator beating each other's ass for an hour 40, or and it's tough. It's awesome. It's cold, literally cold. Some of the coolest fights in horror movie history, in my opinion. Gorgeously shot, really fun. I don't know how you couldn't like this movie unless you're just lame and gay, but I would recommend checking it out definitely. The sequel, Alien vs Predator Requiem, is really terrible though, but definitely recommend checking out the first one and just the Alien and Predator movies in general. Most of them are really fun and entertaining, so especially the recent ones. Next one I would recommend is this really underrated movie called Smoking Aces. Next one I got and I recommended. I love this movie. I don't hear a lot of people talking about it, and when I do hear people talking about it, it's like with a shrug, which I think is really lame. I think it's a really well-made crime thriller, dark comedy. If you're into Pulp Fiction and stuff like that, you would probably get a kick out of it. Ryan Reynolds is really great in it, back when he was still, like not just playing Deadpool for the most part. She's really good in the movie, really fun, really unpredictable, goes on some crazy routes. There's this like gunfight towards like the end of the movie that's incredible. It's just a really fun movie. Next one I have is Shrek, which is like my second favorite movie of all time. Definitely my favorite excuse me. Animated movie all time and kids film of all time. Just a really fun movie, insanely quotable, insanely rewatchable. Like, I know this movie bar for bar, line for line. It's just a great film. The first two Shrek movies are genuinely like kids movie masterpieces and classics in my opinion. You get the Shrek 3, which is really mid, and Shrek 4, which is fine. There's the specials and all that, and the new Shrek movie, I'm not gonna lie, looks pretty rough. It does not look good. I'm not shocked it got delayed another year, but I'm still under some cope. It'll at least be entertaining. We'll see. The cool thing about this DVD is that this is specifically, I think, from like the year the movie released or around that time, because on the back it says exclusive hints for Shrek Xbox video game. I don't know if it's going to show that here, but that's pretty neat because yeah, they're specifically talking about the original Xbox and the original Shrek game that came around this time period. So that's really interesting and really cool. And they even have like DVD games, which, from what I know, was in a lot of older DVDs, and it's cool. Like, it's not super rare or anything, but it's kind of cool to have a DVD that of a classic movie that was specifically released around that time, and to know that it was specifically released around that time period, at least in my opinion. And then my last one, I'm saving this as the best for last in terms of the DVD itself, as the movie The Social Network. This is also one of my favorite movies of all time. All these are, but this is one of my favorite movies of all time. This is an incredible film, also endlessly rewatchable, endlessly requotable. David Fincher is a master director, and it's just an incredibly made movie. They somehow made a movie about Facebook entertaining. I don't know how you do that, but they did. Like, look at this cover. It's just super cool and unique. And it really, yeah, and it describes, like, the character or how he sees himself really well. And then there's the back, which is really great with all the images from the movie. And then, yeah, you get the film itself, and then you get a back, which I assume is like loaded with special features and cool shit like that. It's just a really all these were really great finds. I'm planning on making more videos at some point. I don't know. I'm not very good at like maintaining this, and this is just a hobby, anyways. And kind of a therapeutic thing, a little bit. So yeah, I don't know. I'll make these whenever I really feel like it, I guess. And if I get more DVDs anytime soon, I definitely will make another video if that's the case. And yeah, that's about it. I hope anyone who's watching this, all 3 people out there, are having a good day. And yeah, bye.